just doing a quick video about battery densities and charges. When someone claims that they've created something new and revolutionary, immediately ask them what chemical and or physical properties does this object have? Is it rechargeable or not if it's a battery? And what is its specific capacity for storage of energy in kilowatt hours per pound, joules, whatever, any number. If they don't immediately answer, if they talk about research and grants and gimmies, don't. Trevor Jackson's aluminum air 1500 mile super battery. 1500 miles based on what? One person in a vehicle? I can get more range than that electrically by using a bicycle and not putting a battery on it. But let's discuss it. It's an aluminum air battery. Now, I'm going to talk about energy densities, and I'm going to leave a link to it. The energy density of a aluminum air battery goes to 200 watts per kilogram. Now, I know that this might bother you, but I'm actually going to do apples to apples comparison on how much power storage that really is. We're going to go all the way up to the top of the list. Kilowatts per kilogram, kilowatt hours per kilogram, not watts per liter or anything like that. And we're going to go all the way down to zinc air battery, which has double the amount. Yeah. All of these batteries are expensive because they require materials that are one-shot use. They're not rechargeable. People going on Reddit about, well, maybe this will become a fuel cell. You can also take aluminum plates and put them in seawater and get electricity, but it corrodes the aluminum. Okay. It has a high energy storage. And I'm just going to leave a link to the Wikipedia article. I'm not going to do what Thunderfoot did. I'm just going to point out something here. We're going to talk about other things that have more energy storage capacity per shot, because this is not a renewable item. It's a chemical breakdown. You could try to deoxidize it, but you're wasting the same amount of energy you're getting out of it. It's a primary battery. It's like alkaline batteries. Remember that I said that. So here we go. TNT, yes, explosives, is way higher. So let's go lower. Compressed air, which is really lousy for using it as storage. 138 kilowatt hours per kilogram. Heat fusion of ice. Then we get lithium metal batteries in the 100 range, so about half. So this is basically double. Lithium ion batteries that are 100 to 200. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, a lithium ion battery, which you can get a hold of and make rechargeable, has the same capacity as this technology. Let's continue. Let's find some other. A flywheel has a storage capacity that gets near that range. Alkaline batteries. Controlled electric discharge. Single use. Nickel metal hydride batteries. Much, much lower. Lead acid batteries. Wait a minute. Okay, what did I just list? Except for the zinc air battery and lithium batteries, everything is crappy sources for energy. It's not a very good storage area. Okay, let's go above it. Burning iron powder produces 1,300 units of energy instead of the 200 this one does. Burning plastic does. Burning gunpowder. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. And a little ways up we get burning household waste, burning zinc, like you would, burning sodium, sulfur, peat, coal, dry cow dung is, 5 times more intense. And then we get lithium air rechargeable batteries at 10 times the capacity already. Yes, this guy invented a weaker, non-rechargeable battery that isn't as good as one that you're probably able to get a hold of. Controlled electrical discharge. And that one's rechargeable. And has literally 10 times the capacity. And by the way, even hypothetical, theoretical, if he was able to break some of the chemical requirements that are keeping it from being used, because aluminum air batteries are limited to 8,000 units of energy or something. Lithium air rechargeable battery has a higher capacity. Let's see what else has a higher capacity. Burning wood. Glucose, burning calcium powder, burning sugar, burning more plastic, ammonia, hydrazine, which is used for spaceflight, methanol. Oh yeah, you can burn alcohol, that heat line deicer, alcohol fuel, burning actual coal, burning magnesium. You notice these are all burning. Ethanol, methanol. And then finally, just burning the aluminum. Burning graphite. All of these that you may be aware of, including, and then way up there, fucking gasoline and jet fuel. This is not a good energy storage capacity thing for a single shot use you have to physically replace. Its energy density is one of the highest, yes, but it's not rechargeable. And a rechargeable battery type is above it that uses air lithium. And another one is zinc air, you know, hearing aid batteries. Someone actually did that experiment where they took a bunch of hearing aid batteries and made an electric motor run off of them and measured the energy output of them total using an inverter, buck boost circuit to make sure it was maintained. The batteries in a Tesla have higher energy density. It's an amazing amount. It'll get 1,500 miles. Again, this is like the car that people brought up. Oh, they're keeping us from having this car design because it had the super carburetor. No. Someone built a bicycle, a 3-wheel bicycle, put an automobile-shaped frame that would only hold a person, and managed to ultramile basically a bicycle with a shroud on it with a very tiny electric motor, or gas motor. And that was done, I think, in the 30s, and it was done basically to see if they could do it. It was not an invention that made it to where your car, dragging your fat ass up and down the highway, goosing the engine, and having rage quits on the road, brake checking a truck and getting killed, that big thing you drive, would ever do that. And everybody who says, oh, I have the technology, never does the simple thing. If a person says, I have a perpetual motion machine, do you pay your electric bill? Why are you asking me these probing questions? Hold still, let me get out some sand and salt, and I'll really probe you. All of these are the same thing. They're called lying. He's probably got an investor page. He has a nice slick-looking page. He has random things with... He even looked up the color scheme to use if you're trying to sell hot dogs and burgers. And he set it up like a McDonald's ad. I'm not going to do how long was the video that Thunderfoot did? 37 minutes. I'm saving you some time. I'm the low-rent Thunderfoot. The technologies existed for a very long time. There are better technologies, and there are rechargeable technologies. And literally burning cow dung has a higher energy storage capacity. And is easier to do and is less wasteful. Burning beer would probably produce... I actually should look that up. Burning beer might actually produce more energy. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.